Welcome to Switch Game List. Join me as I count down my top 10 games that every new Nintendo Switch owner must buy. If you enjoy the video, don't forget to hit that subscribe button. Luigi's Mansion 3 follows the timid brother as he navigates a haunted hotel to rescue Mario and friends. Armed with the Poltergust G00, you'll suck up ghosts, solve puzzles, and battle floor bosses with distinct themes. The addition of Guigi, a goo clone who can slip through bars and spikes, adds clever co-op possibilities. The game nails its spooky yet charming vibe with polished animations and attention to detail. What impresses me most is how each floor feels like its own minigame, keeping the ghost-busting fresh throughout. It's arguably the most refined entry in the Luigi's Mansion series. Breath of the Wild reinvented the Zelda formula by dropping Link into a vast open world after he awakens from a 100-year slumber. Hyrule lies in ruins, conquered by Calamity Ganon, and you must reclaim 4 divine beasts to defeat him. The true star is the physics-based gameplay that lets you solve problems your way, freeze water, glide off mountains, or set grass fires to create updrafts. The freedom to tackle the game in any order creates a genuine sense of adventure. It delivers those "I wonder if I can" moments where the answer is almost always, yes, you can. This game changed how open worlds should feel. Super Smash Bros. Ultimate lives up to its name by including every fighter from the franchise's history, plus newcomers totaling over 80 characters. Nintendo threw in 100+ stages and 900 music tracks for good measure. The fighting remains accessible yet deep, easy to pick up but with enough tech to master. The single-player World of Light mode sends you through a sprawling map to rescue captured fighters from a mysterious light entity. What makes Smash special is how it works at every level. A chaotic party game with items flying everywhere or a precise competitive fighter when rules are stripped back. It's gaming's ultimate crossover event. Metroid Prime Remastered brings the 2002 GameCube classic to modern hardware with overhauled visuals and controls. You play as Samus Aran investigating the planet Talon IV after a space pirate vessel crashes there. The game blends first-person shooting with environmental puzzles and exploration as you recover abilities to access new areas. What makes Prime stand out is its atmosphere. Scanning alien artifacts reveals the planet's tragic history as you traverse diverse biomes. The remaster maintains that isolation while adding control options that feel right at home on Switch. The original revolutionized first-person adventures, and the remaster proves its design holds up today. Pokémon Legends Arceus throws away the worn formula for something fresh, a historical adventure in the Hisui region before it became modern Sinnoh. As one of the first Pokédex creators, you'll catch Pokémon in real time by tossing balls from stealth or battling when necessary. The seamless open areas eliminate random encounters, letting you see creatures roam their natural habitats. Noble Pokémon serve as boss fights where you dodge attacks while throwing bombs to calm their frenzies. Some areas feel empty and the graphics won't impress anyone, but the freedom to approach Pokémon in the wild makes this the most immersive monster-catching experience yet. Hey, quick pause here. If you're enjoying this look at some of Switch's finest games, hit that subscribe button for more content like this. Let me know in the comments which of these games you've played or are excited to try. Now, let's continue with our lineup. Astral Chain puts you in the boots of a rookie officer in a cyberpunk future where interdimensional creatures threaten humanity. Your weapon? A living chain tethered to a legion, a captured enemy you control in tandem with your character. This dual-character combat creates a unique flow as you position your legion to bind enemies, perform combo attacks, or solve environmental puzzles. Developer Platinum Games delivers their signature stylish action, wrapped in an anime-inspired detective story. The investigation segments balance the intense combat nicely. The learning curve feels steep at first, but once the combat clicks, few action games deliver this level of satisfaction.
Oh, it's no use. I can't move.
Link's Awakening reimagines the 1993 Game Boy Classic with a toy-like aesthetic that perfectly captures the game's dreamlike quality. After washing ashore on Koholint Island, Link must collect 8 instruments to wake the windfish and escape. What begins as a typical Zelda adventure reveals itself as something more mysterious and melancholy. The island's inhabitants and their stories stick with you long after credits roll. The remake adds quality of life improvements and a dungeon creator mode while preserving the original's tight design and surprising emotional depth. It's a reminder that sometimes the most affecting stories come in the smallest packages. Mario Kart 8 Deluxe takes the Wii U original and supercharges it with all DLC tracks, battle mode, and new characters for the definitive karting experience. The anti-gravity sections let you race up walls and across ceilings while maintaining the series' precise drifting mechanics. With 48 tracks in the base game and another 48 via DLC, no other kart racer comes close to this content volume. The item balance strikes the sweet spot between skill and chaos. Blue shells still exist but rarely dictate race outcomes. The Switch version adds features like smart steering for newcomers while retaining depth for veterans. It remains the essential multiplayer game in Nintendo's lineup. Xenoblade Chronicles 3 tells the story of soldiers from opposing nations who find themselves fused together and on the run. In a world where people live only 10 years before becoming fuel for the war, the protagonists seek to break this cycle. The real-time combat evolves the series' formula with class switching and fusion forms that combine character pairs. The story tackles heavy themes of mortality and purpose while delivering typical JRPG humor. The vast landscapes match the ambition of the narrative, even when they push the Switch hardware to its limits. Side quests feel meaningful by focusing on colonies impacted by the central conflict. It's a 100-hour epic that earns its runtime.
A container. You think you're all that, do ya?
Come here! I got something for you!
Super Mario Odyssey sends the plumber globe-trotting to rescue Princess Peach from a forced marriage to Bowser. Mario's new companion, Cappy, lets you possess enemies and objects from dinosaurs to electrical wires, revolutionizing how you navigate environments. Each kingdom packs dozens of power moons, creating a constant loop of discovery and reward. The game builds momentum like a snowball, introducing mechanics that seem mind-blowing, then casually asking you to combine them in new ways minutes later. Movement feels limitless with Mario's expanded acrobatics. What strikes me most is how the game respects its legacy while constantly pushing forward. It's pure, concentrated joy. Hey, let me know what you think about these games. Maybe you've played some and have a different take, or maybe something here caught your eye. Drop a comment, let's chat about it. See you in the next one.